Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming to you live from my office right here in LC262, and I'm going to talk to you today about journal entries. This is your quick tip for today. This is a journal entry. It should look like this. All journal entries are going to have a date, they're going to have a debit, and they're going to have a credit. You're going to have at least one debit and at least one credit. You could have more, but you're going to have at least one debit and at least one credit. And these amounts at the total are always going to match. Your journal entries always, always, always stay in balance. Forever and ever, amen. So, what do we need to know about journal entries? They're going to have a date, they're going to have a debit, they're going to have a credit, and they're going to have a matching amount. Debit goes on the top, credit is always indented on the bottom. So, what do we need to know? Right here, at least one debit and at least one credit. Could have more, but at least one. Always in balance. Always. And if you look at page 59 in your book, it outlines what increases with a debit and what increases with a credit, and vice versa. If you look here, this is page 59. This is page 59 of your book. It is very helpful. It outlines assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. And it shows you here assets. Assets are increased with a debit, decreased with a credit. Liabilities, increased with a credit, decreased with a debit. And then we have our breakout here on owner's equity. Owner's equity is usually increased with a credit, decreased with a debit. However, withdrawals are kind of the backwards part of that. So they are increased with a debit, decreased with a credit. Revenue, a credit always increases revenue, a debit always increases expenses. Now, what does that mean? Don't think of debits and credits as anything more than ups and downs. Left side, right side. Do not think that a debit always increases or a credit always decreases. That's not how it works. Different accounts are increased or decreased differently on debits and credits. And debit just means left side, credit just means right side. So this is today's quick tip on journal entries. Come back later for another quick tip on financial statements. And as always, email me or come see me if you have any questions. Thanks.